Join CFA founders Haeleigh Royall and Indiana Underhill as they interview the filmmakers of the 2025 edition of FilmQuest in Provo, Utah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to an episode of CFA Podcast at FilmQuest. The movies are scary and upsetting. I don't usually watch scary movies, but here we are. I'm on the yellow couch with my new friend Joe DeVideo, and we're at The Fold, which it was really nice of the guys from The Fold to let us borrow their space. So thanks, guys. Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Hi, beautiful couch.
Isn't it great?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the space is it's brand new. And look at these wood walls.
Yeah,
you can
it's
actually knock wood if you need to. Yeah. So let's talk about your movie that's here. Is it a scary one?
It's scary to me.
It's scary to you.
It's scary to me.
Okay.
Yeah, those deep psychological, traumatic scares, you know.
What's it called?
My film's called A Drive at Dawn.
A Drive at Dawn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a short, silent, neo-Western mystery.
Last night when we were talking, you said there's no dialogue.
No dialogue. Yeah.
So that's a bold choice.
Yeah.
Why did you decide no dialogue?
Well, it's a mystery that kind of slowly reveals what it is, who everybody is, what's happening. And I just found as I was writing it that dialogue either gave you answers or set up questions which didn't need to be set up. Yeah, so that was kind of it. And also, it was scarier for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like speaking to people helps you feel safe.
Well, hearing voices, yeah.
Okay.
It's great.
It's really nice and helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wrote this and you also directed it.
Yes.
And you also produced it.
No, well, actually, no. That
Okay.
was my great. With this one, I had some awesome producers.
Cool.
Yes.
Do you want to shout them out?
Yes, Erica E. Ewing and Catherine Taylor. And they just, blew the roof off with it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration for A Drive at Dawn?
Good question. And I've been asked this a lot, and I still haven't really got to the bottom of it.
Really?
I mean, it initially came from a very long queue for a show.
Okay.
And it was about 2 hours, and I was challenged to come up with a concept. And, and during that 2 hours,
Like with your friends, it was like, come up with a story.
a girlfriend,
Fun.
yeah. And by the end, I had an image, and then the show was ruined for me because then I was just writing it as I was watching. It was a John Waters Christmas.
Yeah.
Everyone was laughing around me, and
you were
I was like, okay, yeah,
busy.
3 guys in a desert. Okay, and, so that's kind of. But really, afterwards, when I've looked into it, I think a lot of the themes are things I always gravitate towards. When I was young in my like town growing up, there was like a family friend who was really dear to everyone's heart, a lovable guy. And he was caught doing something really horrible. And,
oh, no.
Yeah, and it kind of destroyed, the community was just felt so betrayed. And he was exorcised, is that the word?
Yeah.
But it was really, I think it was devastating to me because I'd seen someone who was like the life and soul of parties, or someone who did a lot of good for people, and then capable of doing things like hidden addictions that was just so strange for a kid to understand.
Yeah.
And so these sort of moral gray areas of doing the right thing, fighting evil, but the trauma that comes from doing the right thing, I think that was kind of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound
stuck
fun,
with you
but
for a really long time.
Well, I think that's it. I don't know if I'm just trying to come up with an answer.
Okay, well, it was a really good one.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
So there we go. We'll move on.
All right, cool.
When you are making films, it's independent work. You don't have large budgets unless you did. Did you have a huge budget?
No.
Okay.
And that's why I shouted out the producers.
Yeah.
Because they just, I don't. We shot. It was one night on a film ranch.
Yeah.
In Northern California, but with permits, with food for $2,500, and we had car rigs and.
Those are good producers.
It was more, a shout out to the entire crew who just donated their time and skill as well, and the actors and everybody who came in. But we shot it for that, and then it was almost a similar budget in post.
Wow.
So it was just really,
beautiful.
Pay everyone next time. That's definitely
what
I'm hoping to do.
Yeah. I mean, you bring people in and they believe in the vision.
Yes.
And you can promise them next time.
Exactly. Yeah.
They all have this under their belts now.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, and I think
They're a
we're
FilmQuest.
all proud of it. It's yeah. I mean, the DP himself, it was somebody I scouted at film. He was at film school. I never went, but
Right.
I'd watched theses,
I think.
yeah, you're right. And I saw this guy's work and sort of looked him up, and he ended up winning a student Oscar for his short that he DP'd, and luckily he kind of responded to the script. It's a very short script.
Amazing.
And and then obviously he was an AFI grad, and his team were just world class. So they came on. That's how we got everything done so quickly. And an AD, once you get heads of department that know their stuff, then suddenly everyone else signs on and go, okay, we'll jump in and for the ride.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So what were the I always want to say this word and then I always stumble at it.
Yeah.
What were the obstacles? What were the obstacle courses that you had to run to get this thing done?
Okay. So casting was a thing because we kind of had a set date to shoot.
Right.
So we have four characters we need to cast, and I was kind of new to Los Angeles at the time, so I kind of reached out to a lot of friends to kind of help I actually fed the script to lots of actors groups and things like, please, anybody interested. That was a struggle, but it all came together a day or two before.
Oh, good.
One character though, our lead is an actor called Eric Lampere. And in Britain, he's a comedian who's awesome. And I knew him from like 10 years ago. I knew of his work. And he's actually playing in The Thing with Feathers this year, which is Benedict Cumberbatch. He's going to be a crow.
Wow.
Tormenting the hell out of him.
What a guy. You got him to come here?
No, he was in LA and he saw this script
LA.
through an actor's studio newsletter or something. And he went behind his agent's back, sorry to say that, and came, and he did audition nicely, but he had the role because this might be a boring long side
This is
note,
not.
but I've been working in post-production for 10 years, edit assisting, and I'd seen him like uncut his dailies for an advert with Bruce Willis.
Wow.
A few years ago, selling broadband, and Bruce Willis was coming in arguing that his broadband was rubbish, and he was the manager. So I'd seen him for like 2 days, his work, and I knew that even though he's a comedian and hilarious, that he was really capable of bringing this role, which is not funny in the slightest.
Yeah.
And so he blew my mind. So that was.
You never know what job is going to beget another job.
Sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I was so happy. That was my happiest memory is of him. Like arriving. And he had it. He nailed it.
He had it. And when you watch this film, what is your proudest moment?
It's I think my proudest moment is the middle part. I don't want to reveal spoilers. I mean, if you're going to watch it, but there's a sort of a handover. There's a baton passed, and I really love the transition. And it always gets me. I always feel the loneliness of a desert.
That's amazing. The loneliness of a desert. Okay, Joe. If people aren't here, if they're not lucky and they don't get to see it, how can they find it?
I'm hoping in about, it's near the end of its run. So we're playing at a few more fests, and then I'm hopefully going to just put it out on one of those YouTube channels.
Okay.
Hopefully, if anybody's watching. And
do you have a YouTube channel, or are you going to give it to one of those YouTube channel distributors?
I'm going to knock on a distributor and go, hey, are you interested in this?
Okay. Can people follow you somehow to find out where that's happening?
Of course, yeah. I'm on Instagram at my name, which is at joe.devideo.
Joe.devideo.
And a website, joedevideo.com.
Find him, follow him.
Yeah.
Watch it drive at dawn.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thank you. No, thanks very much. It's been awesome here. Honestly, this has been such a great time.
It's fantastic vest, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye, guys.